Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. So this video we're going to find out what the final weight is, and we'll go through and see who got the closest, and we'll announce the winner. So I still don't know myself the final weight. So I'm pretty sure we broke the 2020 record. So, and I think it was like 710, 720 something. I don't remember the exact number, but we're bucket wise, I'm pretty sure we're past that. So I just have this final bucket down here, and I got the cappings tank outside here in the garage side of the barn, where it is super hot out there. It's 98 degrees outside, so it's got to be 110 at least out there. That I got to pull a couple extractions off of those, and then I'm going to bring the bottoms of those in here, and the capping tanks, and I'll use a spatula to get it out of the bottom, because there's a lot of residual honey in those in the very bottom that doesn't come out of there. So let's get started on that, and let's find out who won this thing. So here's my two capping tanks. So you can see how dry these are now, how light colored they look compared to before. So the honey is pretty much gone out of all of it, and I have stirred them a little bit to kind of help. And I did take one pull off of them out here, so there's probably not a lot left. I need to tilt them forward and try and get as much out of there as possible before I take them inside the apartment there and get the rest of it out of them. Let's just show you how much we've got in here. So you can see there's a pretty fair amount in this bucket already. It's full to right there. I don't think we'll need another bucket, but it might be close. So we'll just have to wait and see. This can be a little dicey. I got some on the floor last time I attempted this. So there's none coming out without it being tilted, just a few drops. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take it inside, and I'll take these cappings out. There's not a whole lot left in here. This one here might be a different story. No, it's about the same. Well, I'm getting even less out of this one. All right. Let's go ahead and take them in. I'll start with the light one first. Little moth. Not a whole lot in here, but there's enough to work it out of there. We'll get it out with the spatula inside. So you might think this is a little overkill, getting this out of here, when you got over 700 pounds, but there's probably a pint in here. So I've just always done this, and this is good honey. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nice and clean, clear, a little bit of wax in it. And I don't like to set these outside and let the bees clean them up, because it's really thick, and it's enough for the bees to get all caught up in it, and a few will drown. So to prevent that, you need to put something in here like straw or something like that, and that gets us all dirty. Plus the bees will make a mess of it while it's out there. And wasps will show up, everything, you know, it's not just the honeybees that are getting it. So to me, it's worth just cleaning this with warm water and get it cleaned out that way. And I do the same thing with my extractor. In fact, I'll take my extractor outside and set it outside the door there, and I'll hit it with the water hose and some higher pressure water, you know, because it's too big to fit into the sink. All right, that's it. Let's get the other one in here. Okay, that's about it. A lot of people ask what I sell my honey for, and I ask $10 a pound, and I also sell it a few in some pint jars, and so a pint is about 1.5 pounds. So you sell honey by weight, not by volume. So there's ounces volume and ounces pounds. So 16 ounces by weight is what honey sells for a pound. Around here, a lot of people get, someone said they just raised their price to $12.50. Mine was $8 a pound 2 years ago, and I raised it last year to $10, and I'm not going to raise mine this year. But the prices of bottles has gone up quite a bit. So, you know, that's cutting into your profit there. You know, I don't look at mine like it's profit. I reinvest the money that I make off of this back into what's going on around here. I buy honey boxes, equipment. I just ordered a bottler from Hilco. Let's see, I got the 18-gallon, so it'll hold two 5-gallon buckets full of honey, and it's stainless. It has a nice spigot that's pretty much drip free. It's easier to control than a honey gate, and it'll flow faster than those valves I use on my 5-gallon buckets. So I will do an unboxing video on that when it shows up, and demonstrate how that thing works. So let's get this out of here. I'll let this drain on out of this strainer, and then we'll weigh in. Okay, the final bucket of 2022. This is bucket number 16. I think the record-breaking year we had 14. So we'll see what this one weighs. It's not quite full. 35.4 pounds. Okay, so let's get into the Bee Command Center, and let's tally this up and see who won this thing. Okay, we're here in the Bee Farm Command Center. This is my setup that I do my video editing on, and I've got my work computer right here, so I can switch back and forth between work and my home computer. I hit 2 video switches, a USB switch, and a audio switch right there. And this is my Digital Storm video editing PC. And there's my weather station, 94 degrees outside this afternoon. So let's get into this. So we got the spreadsheet pulled up here, and we'll go through and see how much honey we've got and see who won. So here's our buckets, 16 buckets. And this is the gross weight with the bucket here, and I took out 2.2 pounds. You can see the formula here for each bucket, so it's just the honey weight only. And the last two buckets were the cappings tanks, and a little bit of clean out from the extractor. So you all saw all of that. So let's get to the total. The total was 813 gross, 777.8 actual honey without the buckets. So a few statistics. The last 4 years, here are the weights we had, and we beat the old record of 710 pounds. Last year was a tough year. We had a hard freeze that killed a lot of the nectar producers, especially privet was frozen back to the ground, but it all came back this year, and we had good rains. In 2021, it rained almost constantly when the bees were needing to forage, plus the forage wasn't near as plentiful. So that was a tough year. We averaged 33.8 pounds of super this year. Most of them were packed full. I had one that was a half and another that was about 3/4. So that's a pretty good average there. Our 4-year weight average is 582 pounds. We're almost 400 pounds over the previous year. So 104% increase over last year and 33% over average. Let's get to the contest and see who won. So we had 146 entries. Man, that's a lot. It took me a long time to enter all these names in and get all of this going. So I sorted them from the farthest away to the closest. And I want to point out a few names in here real quick. Hilltop Hives. Let's see. Bottom Up Brews. That's a funny name. Honey Hollow Homestead. She has a homestead channel and she comments on several of my videos. And she doesn't even keep bees. So thank you, Honey Hollow Homestead. Dakota Bees. Jackie Comer. Let's see, DC's Blessed Bees, they comment quite a bit lately. Appreciate that. Jeff Cotton, Civil War guy. Let's see, he knows a lot about Civil War. G's Bees, Melanie Cruz, Chicken Hawk Farm, Andrew. ECP, I see them comment quite a bit. They have a beekeeping channel. Check them out. Not the Dirt Rooster. Texas Beekeeper. Primitive Daisy, she comments quite a bit. Thank you for that. Spider, when Spider comments, you need to check out what he says. He knows what he's talking about. I picked up quite a few things from him over the years and changed the way that I've done a few things. Rick's Bees, Wisen Huts, Uncle Bob, Wes Hoskins, Monty Mosteller, seen that name a few times. Coastal Buzz. Russell Koopman. Russell comments on just about every video. Thank you, Russell. Dave Rowden, same thing. Dave came visited me last year. Brought me an inner cover, an insulated inner cover that we put on the Wildflower Meadows hive and overwintered them in a single deep. Goodnight Honey Apiary. Mike Chamberlain. Nancy Knowlton, thanks Nancy. Don Beard and Don also comments on just about every video. Appreciate that. Nikki Gores, Stone Mountain Apiaries, John Clemens, Brian C. We're getting close to the bottom here. Zelma Bees, thank you Zelma. Cindy Dotson. Okay. All these are within 20, 30 pounds right in here, so nice job, guys. Very good guessing. So let's, without further ado, let's see who the winner is. Keith Faithful, guess 778, 2/10 off. Can you believe that? Very close. So congratulations, Keith. So email me at darjerome@yahoo.com and tell me, hey, I'm Keith Faithful, I'm the winner, and I'll give you a code, and go back to the original video that you left your comment and comment with that code that I give you. Just say, I'm Keith, here's the code that you gave me, and I'll validate that your name that you entered your comment on is the same as before, so I know I've got the right person and I'm not giving a prize to a imposter here. I doubt that'll happen, but that'll make sure, and that'll get you that. So that is it. So one little quick announcement. I'll switch off of here. Keith. So congratulations, Keith. Awesome guest, 2/10 away. So y'all be watching for the next video coming up, and it's going to be the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Got lots of awesome prizes to give away. $250 in promo codes from Hilco and Guardian Bee, and I got some things from Saracell to give away, and I'm going to be giving away some more Amazon cards. So y'all be watching for that. I'm going to combine it with the bottling tank demonstration that I got from Hilco. I got that in last week, so I'm anxious to get out there and get to bottling some honey and shoot a video of that. And so y'all be sure you're subscribed so you could enter into that 10K giveaway and have a shot at getting some of those awesome prizes. And please be sure and use some of those companies. Man, they really give it up, and I really appreciate that. So that is it. Give me a thumbs up, and awesome honey year. Y'all take care. I'll catch you on the next beekeeping video.